Drum roll, I guess. Not really. Hey guys, a box just arrived from LEB this afternoon. I know what's inside. Oh, baby. This is another edition of Why Won't They Make This Car? But this is a different kind of a take on that, because they actually made the car. Finally, we were listened to. We were consulted. Were we though? We were, well, we definitely love this car. We're very happy. That didn't go off well. Off the track. Sorry. Trying to be foolish. You don't have to try very hard. Well, we all know what this is, guys. This is the 512 from Slotted. At least it better be. With all this buildup. Hallelujah. Absolutely. Hallelujah, guys. As you can see, I'm just getting this car. Oh, stretch. Oh, Chunky Man needs to stretch for his knife. I like opening these things carefully so I can put them back on the shelf carefully so I can photograph them. So this is a car that until now basically only Spirit had made. They did it, Spirit did this car in their infancy. I happen to have a couple of the bodies. I never got a completed running car to out of the collection of the bodies that I have. I knew for a while that this car was coming out. Of course, I mean, we had all waited for this car ever since Slotted had announced it. And yeah, boy, was this thing... Oh, there we go. Will it focus? There it goes. All that Sony goodness. This car is everything that we could hope for in a classic slot car. The body shapes look fantastic. The color, which there's always an argument about if it's the right Ferrari red or not, it sure looks good to me, as folks say. I'm not going to find fault anywhere on this car, even though I just opened it up. Yeah, we knew it was coming for a while, and this is the first of course, what will be many, many, many releases of the Ferrari from Slotted. Thank goodness. Focus again. Stop focusing on my face. Will it? Please stop. The Sony autofocus is so good that it'll only focus on my face anyway. So yeah, we knew this car was coming. There will be many of these cars coming over the years. This car, of course, ran against the 917. So finally, finally, we have a period correct car. The Sunoco version of this car, the Donahue version of this car, I believe will rival the best-selling modern slot cars ever as far as sales go, if things are distributed correctly, which I believe they will be. These will be distributed direct from Slotted to dealers around the world and the US, most importantly. So obviously this car was just gotten out of the box, as we all see. It's got a Sidewinder, as we know, because all of the classics that Slotted do have, say it with me now, Sidewinders. The series of classic cars, the 312, the 512, the Matra, the Can-Am cars that people say are Can-Am, the McLaren, they're all fall under the classic Slotted series. And so what he does is when Maurizio builds a new car that's part of a series like this, the drivetrain is the same. Very good. The drivetrain is the same. Very good. So I'm not the first. So I'm not the first one to talk about this car. The first review I think I saw was by Harry Wise. Harry does an excellent job of reviewing cars, so I would point you towards his definitely more complete review than my definitely not complete review. This is we're gonna put this car on the track. We're gonna take the magnet out first because, say it with me now, I don't like magnets. If you do, fine. We're on different pages. We can still love each other. That's okay. Yeah, so let's take the magnet out. Let's do a couple laps with this guy, and let's bask in the 512 glory from Slot It. Okay, yes, still with the magnet. Yes, I'm wearing flip-flops. Don't judge. 9 volts. Definitely, this car is naturally like a bullet with a magnet at 9 volts. It's probably never going to come off. I'm not going to push it because it's a beautiful car. And it is a beautiful car, straight out of the box. Nothing done to it. It couldn't be more quiet. It couldn't be sharper, faster. It's on point when you're going around the corners. Yeah, I mean, rubber tires. Yeah, rubber tires on Polycar track. It does not get more fun than rubber tires on Polycar track. Yes, yes, yes. Still with the magnet. Now, controller holders. Slot car corner. Buy them, love them, enjoy them in good health. Here we are, the body. All the curvy Ferrari goodness. And what's inside? We have lots of body detail. We have a half-pan interior, of course, that Slot It is known for. Some nice detail on the back end. Get it a little more light on there. There we go. And yeah, tons and tons of detail. That's what we like, guys. Let's take a look at the chassis now, shall we? Well, we got pretty much what we would expect here. We have, yet again, we have the Sidewinder, still with the magnet in place, of course. And the new quick disconnect, if you want to digitize, or as some people say, digitalize your car, you can. Front axle adjustments, just like you would expect. Motor pod with the little wings on the sides, very cool, very cool. There's a lot of flex in this chassis. That's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, we have the groove tires here, the tires with the treads on them, the classics. I really love those tires as little models. They look really beautiful. Of course, we have the Ferrari inserts that we would all hope we would get on a slot car like this. Oh baby, they're going to sell a lot of those inserts, I think, as replacement parts. And of course, Goodyear tires. Now we take out the magnet. And no Dunlop bridge was harmed in the making of this video, at least. At least not yet. You can hear the tread on the tires a little bit, kind of zinging across the grip on the track. The little texture points. Oh man. I just loosened up the pod a little bit. The body is a little loose, but it's not really that loose. But the pod is just the way I like it, nice and loose. There's been nothing done to this car other than that. And as they say, out of the box, it is a winner. Yowza. So guys, this is definitely one of these cars that we've been waiting for a long time. This is a car that would have gone into the category of, you know, kind of the video I did about the first generation Skyline. You know, this car really means a lot to a lot of slot racers and the car community in general. So this is, I guess you'd say, a success story. But it's definitely a success story because Slot It has done a car that we all know is going to do well. It's a car that we all know needed to be done. There's, you know, a lot of liveries of this car. And you gotta love that Slotted did this car. And I guess that's it. Thanks very much to LEB for sending this car along. This car will be featured heavily in photos coming to the internet very, very soon. Talk to you later, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks again to LEB, and see you on the racetrack.